Right, so just bedding these cows up. And James is just off with the baler now. Right, so it's baling now. It's just down there if you can see. We've got 3 bales to pick up so far, so we'll get them loaded up now. It's a good crop. Thought it might have been a bit less than that. We'll get these bales picked up anyway. Right, so he's finished baling the first field, but there's only 7 left in here, so I'm just going to go into the field below, pinch a bale to make a load up, because we carry 8 at a time, you see. Right, so the first field, we've had 60... How many bales were there? Hang on, oh, 63 bales. So that's just over 10 bales to the acre. That's actually nearly 11 bales to the acre. So that's done better than I thought. But anyway, we'll get loaded up and we'll get this field baled, because that's how much he's done. So he's done 1 lap basically. But anyway, we're stopping for dinner now, so I'll get loaded up and go back and have some dinner, and then we'll do this field after dinner. Loaded up, so this is load number 8. It's 8 loads we've done today so far. You notice a few bales are a bit funny shaped. I don't really know what's gone wrong there, that's why I've not really filmed much this morning, just because I think we had a few problems with the bale net, either the net or the baler, but yeah. It's when you first start silaging you end up having a few niggly problems, and that's basically what we've had today. A few hiccups, shall we say. There is a bale at home with spot bits that need rebaling, so things got a little bit stressful. So my brother's just chucking the last bale out there. So he's finished baling now. We'll have to count up how many bales there were, and I'll put it in at the end of the video, but there were 63 off the first field. I know we've gone well past 100. This will be 100. I've done 15 loads, that's 120. So, yeah, there's a lot more than 120, you know, there's probably more. I don't know. We'll have a look at the end, but it's just gone. It's nearly 4 o'clock now, so he's going to go back, and then he's going to take over from me carting while I go milk the cows. But yeah, we'll come back later and let the heifers in this because there's quite a bit on the floor that the baler's missed. No fault of anyone's really, it's just the wind. I think wind's made the roads drift a bit. So we'll let them in and they can eat up what the baler's missed, basically, just say he's wasting it. But yeah, anyway, we'll get loaded up. In the evening, and we are back in the field that we've just cut grass off, as you can see. So what I'm just doing is chucking a couple of fresh lip buckets out, and I'm going to let the heifers in here. But we'll put them around the gate so that when I'm moving back out of here, because they'll only be in here a couple of days, we'll be alright to just chuck the lip buckets across through the gateway. You see there's bits of grass like this that the bale has just not picked up. So that's what we want them to come in and eat, because that's waste, otherwise it'd be waste, but it isn't at the minute. One thing we have an electric fence wire up this wall, as you can see. So I just need to go and take that down, or maybe see if they'll come across it. I have turned it off, so we are alright to touch it. You can see me, but I'll just drop it so they'll go across it. That would be brilliant, but they'll probably end up dragging it across the field if I did that. I'd like to get them in this field if possible, ideally. So we're just going to take the wire down. I think they'll go over that. Hopefully. But we're going to shut them in there anyway, so it's not the end of the world. Pull that wire out of there. Put that under that stone there. Put a stone on top of it. Another stone perhaps. Just to hold it. Not really short of grass out here at all, it's just I don't want to waste grass in there that's been cut that the baler's not picked up, otherwise it would turn to waste, but there's every chance that they'll eat it if I force them to. Yeah, Yeah, there's a lot of long grass in here that's gone to seed. It's a bit of a pain in the arse that, because they won't eat it the same when it's gone to seed. Come on! Come on, girlies! I might have to walk over to them and get them to follow me. I don't think they're going to come otherwise. But you can probably hear the wind. It's absolutely terrible, if I'm honest with you. That's just pure. That's one of the reasons why we've not got any drone footage of Baling, because it's just been too windy. We were windy yesterday when we mowed it, tethered it and rode it up, and then it's windy again today. And they're really not sure the grass out here. Wow. Nearly up to my waist here. But that's not the point of this operation, of this little job. I want them to eat something that would otherwise be wasted. So, here we are. Come on, girls. It'd be a different matter if they'd got nothing to eat in here. They'd all bloody run through at speed. But no, they're all following me. Come on, girls. Here they come. Come on. Bolts first, yet again. He's very inquisitive. They might not come over the wire because they're a bit scared of it. That's what worries me. There used to be a wire there. Come on. So I actually think we've got a problem here. That used to be a wire there. They're actually scared to come too close. I mean, there's two over there that haven't even bothered coming. Come on! Gate's open! Come on! Someone come! I think we might have enticed them. I've put a lip bucket there and they've... Here we go. This is what we wanted. We've just got, where's that other one? It's right down there. I'll have to go around there. Hopefully these don't run out. Here, we're out back of that one that were on its own. Hopefully just rickers out where they've gone. I think she's found them. There we go. She had a bit of dermatitis in her front foot when she were inside. That's why she's limping a bit on her front foot. No, there we go. They're happy. Having a run around. So they've got both fields. What I'll do is, when they've just wandered off, I'll come out of here with a Land Rover. And then shut them in here for a couple of days. Just make them eat all this grass that we've left behind. Hamish is loving the lip bucket. That's what got him going. they all just run off, I'll sneak out with the Land Rover. So, as promised, now's as good a time as ever to tell you that we had 147 bales off this field, which is yielded really, really well considering the year we've had. So that's just short of 10 bales an acre, which when I've heard other people are getting like 3 or 4 bales to the acre, you know, I've done outstandingly well really. The only big concern is obviously the slurry, because see the muck still on the ground when we mowed it. And today we had a few problems with the bales being a bit funny shaped, which is annoying. But what we're thinking is next time we're gonna silage, we'll mow and probably bale behind the mower, perhaps, see if that works. Rather than tedding it and rowing it up, we'll cut 2 jobs out and just bale straight behind the mower. That would also help avoid contamination of the muck getting in the grass. Because someone did say that in a previous video when we were looking at towards silaging. But the weather forecast is gone completely downhill. It's terrible for the next week. Week 10 days is just a write-off. So when we're going to next be mowing, it'll be is a million dollar question right now. But it's needed, this rain, don't get me wrong, but you know, it's come a bit too late for it to do much good for us really, in my own opinion. Other farmers will be there saying, you know, I got my silage off 3 or 4 weeks ago and I want the rain. You know, fair enough to them, but I'm not, you know, it's every man for themselves. And at the minute I don't want too much rain, but here we are, it's what we're having to put up with. But hopefully next time I'll video it silaging and I'll be able to get the drone up as well, because of this wind. I mean, I'm sorry if you're struggling to hear me on this, but the wind's absolutely terrible. You can't shoot a drone up when it's windy because it'll end up 5 miles away if you're not careful. So we don't want that, not when a drone costs a lot of money. But for now, I'm going to end the video here. It's probably going to be quite long. I'll have to try and trim it down a bit. I don't really know how long it's going to be. But got a few outside shots of baling and mowing and tedding and stuff and rowing up. What's left to do now is next day or two we'll stack those bales, and I'll show that in a different video. And yeah, just get these to eat this off really. That's their job. It's 25 heifers, 26 with a bull. So get them to eat this bit of grass off that we've left behind. Make the most of that. You know, you got to make the most of the grass you've got. You know, I don't want to waste grass at the end of the day, so leave you a little shot of them eating away. Now my job is to try and sneak out of here without them following me back through that gate, because yeah. But anyway, I'll leave you. Okay, so if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe below, and I'll see you in my next one. And let me know in the comments if you got it right or not with the amount of bales that we had. So 147 off just over 15 acres. Yeah, is it 15 or 16 acres here? It's one or other. But it works out at nearly 10 bales to the acre, which I'm really happy with. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you for now. Bye! And just to let you know, I've managed to get out without being followed. Watch that one there. They've got water, because this field shares a water trough with this field. They both got a interchangeable water trough there. That one there is just not switched on, it's not needed. And I think there's another water trough in the other field as well. Whether that's switched on or not, I don't know. But they have got this water trough up here, so they have got water, even though this trough here is actually empty. But they don't need 2 troughs. There's only 25, 26 of them. But yeah, just thought I'd let you know I've managed to get out.